Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also...
Paimon calls dibs! Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy... To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions. If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they...
Ooh, truly frightening.
What the... You two aren't scared at all! Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon...
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down?
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so... This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject...
This is giving Paimon the chills.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, and so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also...
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were... In my view, it was probably a subconscious act. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, the next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody.
This is way too scary.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person. What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other... In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was... People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If this is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So...
That was intense! So what happened after that?
Fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-daughter. I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think of as beings who set foot in this world, how is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If it is, then what qualifies us? Nothing special. Whenever I think about it.
Poor Albie.
Hello? Traveler? Are you here?
Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here. We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so...
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you.
Wow, this is amazing. Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me.
Why does this sound so...
But I had only been away from the group for a short while. I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh.
Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and...
Huh?
Wow, so it was completely by chance?
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, the temperature was freezing and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So we got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him...
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the...
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess, feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no I woke up and found myself covered in blood. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery.
Dad.
I'm all right now, Joel.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it.
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometime...
Pallid.
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you to you all helped look after me, but I guess I can't take the snowman with me.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Real Dad? I haven't...
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman.
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes.
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either! Great!
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
See you! Everyone's gone. Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragon Spine all this time. Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty... Timaeus!
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face.
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it!
In the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent...
That's impossible.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, right, Traveler?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face...
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to... This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing...
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much... Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener!
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsettias!
It bothers you.
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super-duper sweetest Sunsettias ever!
Okay, but they're just Sunsettias. I think you're only so attached to them when someone's pockets are full, and their spirit is full.
Hmm?